Yeah. Funny how you can run from everybody and still never escape yourself. I spent my whole life looking for somebody to save me. Never realized the person I was waiting for was the person I kept trying to destroy. I woke up with a war inside my chest again. Same room, same scars, different medicine. Everybody says I'm strong, I just got good at hiding. Put a smile on my face while my soul was fighting. I learned how to laugh when I wanted to scream. Learned how to disappear without leaving the scene. I gave everybody pieces, kept none for myself. Built 1,000 relationships, still felt by myself. I said I'm okay, so many times it sounded true, but every little lie was another piece I knew would eventually collapse when the silence got loud. When the lights went off and there wasn't a crowd, I blamed every failure on the people who left. Blamed every wound on the hands that caused it. But somewhere in the mirror I had to confess, some of these chains were the ones I locked myself in. I kept looking for a hand to pull me out while I was the one holding myself down. I wanted peace, but I fed the fight. I wanted truth, but I ran from the light. The last thing I needed was me, the last face I wanted to see. 'Cause I knew every lie, every scar, every memory, every version of who I pretended to be. The last thing I needed was me, the one thing I couldn't believe. But maybe the person I hated the most was the person I needed to finally set free. Yeah. The last thing I needed was me. I remember being young, thinking life would be simple. Now I carry old pain like a permanent symbol. I grew up too fast, put my dreams in the coffin. Told myself I was fine while my heart stayed exhausted. I became everybody's shelter while mine burned down. Held everybody together while I fell apart. Somehow they called me dependable, never saw the cost. I became everybody's strength while I quietly got lost. I got angry at God when the answers never came. That's why every blessing had to walk through pain. But maybe I was asking for a life without storms, when the rain was the only thing reshaping my form. I hated my past, tried to bury the evidence, but every scar I covered became part of my fingerprints. You can't heal a wound that you're afraid to touch, and you can't love yourself if you believe you're too much. So I stopped running from the man in the glass, stopped trying to rewrite every chapter of the past. I looked in my reflection and finally understood I wasn't everything that happened to me, and I never was. The last thing I needed was me, the last face I wanted to see. 'Cause I knew every lie, every scar, every memory, every version of who I pretended to be. The last thing I needed was me, the one thing I couldn't believe. But maybe the person I hated the most was the person I needed to finally set free. Yeah. The last thing I needed was me. Maybe I don't need to become somebody else. Maybe I just need to stop abandoning myself. Maybe healing isn't forgetting what happened. Maybe it's remembering without letting it control what happens next. I spent years asking, who will save me? And the answer scared me, because it was always, get up, so get up. Even if your legs shake, get up. Even if your whole world breaks, get up. You don't need applause when the road gets rough. You don't need their permission to believe you're enough. I've been down where the darkness had a voice, where surviving didn't even feel like a choice, where every morning felt like another attack. But I crawled through the night and I never went back. I lost friends, lost time, lost pieces of my youth, lost faith in myself, almost lost sight of the truth. But the ashes taught me what the fire couldn't say. You can lose everything and still choose another day. So here's to the version of me I abandoned, the kid who was scared but kept standing, the man in the mirror I refuse to forgive. I don't love every scar, but I'm grateful I lived. The last thing I needed was me, the last truth I wanted to believe. But I found my reflection underneath just need to stop being ashamed of the history. The last thing I needed was me. Or maybe that's what saved me. I spent my whole life trying to find somebody else, when the person I needed was waiting inside me. I don't hate you anymore. I know what you survived. I know what you lost. I know why you became this way. And tomorrow, we're getting up together. The last thing I needed was me. And somehow, that became everything I needed destroyed.